Hey you guys! So if you're new to makeup and you've never really done it before but you want to start, it's all really confusing when you go into the drugstore or you go into Sephora and you're just bombarded by the amount of makeup they have. You don't know what to buy, and it's really confusing to go in there by yourself and try and figure out what you need and what you don't need, or what brand is better than another brand, or what color to buy of this, or what kind is going to be better. Like, should I buy liquid liner? Should I buy pencil liner? Should I buy gel liner? I mean, it's all really confusing, and so I'm going to show you stuff that's in this bag right here, and everything that's in this bag is something that I think should be a staple if you're just starting out with makeup. And all the stuff in this bag is from a drugstore, so it's not like you have to go buy it online, you don't have to buy it in Sephora. Literally, most of it is from CVS. So if you have a CVS or a Walgreens or a Walmart or a Rite Aid, you can buy all of these things from that store. So let's get started. So the first thing that I think is really important to have if you're just starting out doing makeup is a concealer. And as you see, this one is a powder one. It doesn't matter what brand you buy. It doesn't matter what kind of applicator it comes with. This one came with like a little powder puff that you use, and it has a little mirror. It's really nice. And you see, you just like swipe it and put it on your face. And basically this is just going to give you an all-around color. It's very important to have this because it makes you look like not blotchy when you wake up in the morning. Sometimes you have red spots, or sometimes one part of your face is like paler than another part of your face. So this just evens out your skin tone. One thing to be careful about when you buy this though is that you want to make sure that it matches your skin color. You don't want to buy one that's too white, and you don't want to buy one that's too dark, because then you're going to look weird. So when you go to the store, just make sure that you have a general idea of what color your face is. And then basically all you have to do is like hold it up and go, "Hey, friend," or "Hey, random lady standing there, does this match my face?" So that's all you really need to do. Another thing that I think is really important to have is concealer. And now there are many different types of concealer you can buy. There's the kind that comes in a little tube and you apply it with this stick. It kind of looks like a lip gloss stick, but you basically just like apply it to a pimple, or you apply it to like under eye circles, or you apply it to on top of your eye if you have really veiny eyes like I do, and then you just rub it in. And that's one thing. If you want this kind, go ahead and buy it. There's no difference really between that kind and this kind. And this one, you just twist it open and you dip your finger in and you apply it, so it's basically like your finger is the brush. I like both kinds. I mean, it really doesn't matter which kind you buy. Just again, like I said with the powder, make sure it matches your face color. Another thing that you might want to buy when you're first starting out is eyeliner. That's what I recommend if you're just starting out doing makeup. What I hold in my hand here, they all kind of look like pens, don't they? But they're actually eyeliner. So why I think pen, like felt tip liner, is easier to apply than liquid liner or gel liner or pencil liner even, is because everybody's used to holding a pen. When you go to school, you have to hold a pen or a pencil in your hand to write with, right? This is the exact same thing. It looks like a marker. And so this is going to be the easiest thing to apply to your lid. Just because liquid liner can get really messy, gel liner can get really messy, and pencil liner often comes off thick. So this is going to give you a nice precise line, which is definitely what you're looking for. I have 4 different brands. These are by Almay, this is by Revlon, and this one is by Kiss. Yeah, by Kiss. I mean, you can buy whatever kind you want. It doesn't matter if you get black, it doesn't matter if you get brown. Like, just make sure that when you buy it, it looks like a marker and it says felt tip somewhere on the packaging. And then next, even though you have that kind of eyeliner, I think it's important for you to have a pencil liner just to make sure that you know how to like use it and you get used to it. You could use it instead of liquid liner if you want, but I tend to just use it like on my bottom waterline and on my tight line, which is this line up here by your eyelashes. So that's another thing to buy. It doesn't matter what kind you buy. I like the ones that you put into the pencil sharpener and you sharpen them yourself, but you can get a twist up one. I just think the wood ones, they apply a little bit better. That's just personal preference. And then next we have, if you want to wear eyeshadow, you don't have to. So if you don't want to wear eyeshadow, just disregard this part. This is a primer, and this one you can buy at CVS. You can buy any kind of primer, but this is the only one I've really seen at CVS. It's by L'Oreal. What this does is you dip your finger in. See, mine is almost gone. You dip your finger in. You don't need very much. You just apply it to your eyelid, and that's going to help whatever eyeshadow you put on top hold its color all day long, and it's going to make the color just a little bit more vibrant, which, I mean, is nice because you don't want to see like this really nice brown color in the packaging, and then you put it on the brush and you apply it and it looks like nothing is on your eyelid, right? You want the color to stick, so this is really going to help you with that. And then next we have mascara. A lot of girls I know, when they first start out wearing makeup, basically the only things that they have are foundation and mascara and like lip gloss. So most people already have mascara. Just find a brand that you like. When I first started wearing mascara, I did not wear waterproof, and for some reason I would go home every day and it'd be like this black smudge underneath my eyes, just because I wasn't used to wearing makeup yet. So I would rub my eyes a lot, or like I'd get tired in class and I would fall asleep and I'd wake up and like it'd be all messed up. So I just recommend that you buy a waterproof one. This one's not waterproof actually, but if you have like a non-waterproof, you can buy a waterproof and layer them on top of each other. It doesn't really matter. And again, you can buy whatever brand you want. Next we have, it just fell out of the bag, liquid foundation. You don't need this, but I like to wear it. It just gives you a little bit more coverage, but if you're wearing this, I recommend putting a powder foundation on top of it, because otherwise you might look greasy all day, and that's not what you want to look like. That's not the point of wearing makeup. You don't want to look like a grease ball. So just make sure, like I said with this, and the other little stick, make sure it matches your face. And usually you can't open them in the drugstore, but with drugstores you can buy like 2, or you could even just buy 1, and then you go home and test just a little bit. Don't like take out the whole bottle. Test a little bit on your skin, or even if there's like one in the store that's already open, test that one. Sometimes there are. Just make sure that it matches your skin color. If it doesn't match, you can always return it. I know CVS is very willing to take back a lot of products, even if you've opened them. So just don't use too much before you return it. Next we have this. And this looks a lot like eyeliner, doesn't it? You can use this as eyeliner. It's a pencil. It's just a brown. But what I like to use this for is my brows. Sometimes when you've just started doing makeup, maybe your brows are thin and you want them to be a little bit thicker. What you can do is you fill your brows in with this pencil. Try not to like draw them on like with a box. Just like lightly brush over and just fill it in a little bit. You really don't need very much, but this is something that's good to have when you're first starting out. Next, another thing, I've had this for a very long time. That's why it doesn't have a cover anymore. This is an eyeshadow quad, and you can buy these in a lot of different colors, but when you're first starting out, I think you should stick to neutral colors, and neutral colors are like browns, right? So there's a light brown, there's a dark brown, there's a gold, and there's a beige. And so what you do, there's a little diagram on the back that shows you how to apply this. It's not very helpful. I tried it when I first started out and it looks like absolute poop. General rule for these, lighter colors go on top, like underneath your eyebrow and on your eyelid, and darker colors go on the outer sides. So just keep that in mind. Dark on the outside, light on the inside and on top. So there you go. And then something else is a good lipstick or lip gloss. It doesn't matter what kind you have. If you prefer lip gloss, then have a lip gloss. If you prefer lipstick, just get one that matches your like lip color or is very similar to your lip color, just because you want to look a little bit more natural. The whole point of makeup is just to like enhance your natural beauty. So don't be going with crazy colors like purple or black or dark blue. I mean, if you want to, you can, but this is just school appropriate makeup. And then next we have bronzer. Bronzer is kind of tricky. You can buy a shimmery kind of bronzer, you can buy a matte bronzer, you can buy the little CoverGirl ones. I have one of those. But the thing is that bronzer is for contouring your face. Like, you see how my cheekbones are over here and it's kind of like dark over there? You just want to make your cheekbones like accentuated, but you don't want a strip. Strips are bad. Strips do not look natural. So if you buy the CoverGirl one, I know it comes with a little brush applicator. Don't use that because that's going to give you a strip. I'll show you makeup brushes in a different video, but bronzer is a good thing to have. You don't really need to wear it if you don't want to, but if you do want to wear it, go for it. It doesn't matter what kind you buy. Then next I have blush, and I have a big one and I have a little one. And I have a CoverGirl one, and I have like a bunch of different other ones. Some of them come with mirrors. This one does not. This one, it doesn't matter how much you buy. I've had this one for like a year and I have not run out. I've had this one for like 3 months and I have not even made a dent in it yet. So blush, the same thing that I said with bronzer. You want to make sure that it's like not a strip on your face. And then another great thing to have is a cream eyeshadow if you want to be wearing eyeshadow sometimes. Like I said, eyeshadow is optional. You don't need to wear it if you don't want to. If you're not comfortable doing it, then try it at home, and you don't have to wear it at school. Maybe like play with it on the weekends or something. But when you buy cream eyeshadow, I recommend buying a very light color, like this one, and a darker color, like this one. You could even go a lot lighter, just a brown color. You can use them as bases for your eyeshadow, like you can put eyeshadow on top, or you can just use them by themselves. But try not to buy a black as the first thing that you use, because black is really hard to do like looks with, so it's just going to be difficult if you're new to makeup. The last thing that I have in my bag, nothing else, chapstick. Chapstick is really helpful because you put it on before you put on your lip gloss, and then your lips are going to be moisturized all day. I think it's important to carry this around with you because your lip gloss will come off during the day, that's a given. If you want to reapply, you can reapply, but sometimes it leaves a little bit of pigment on your lips, and all you have to do is put your chapstick on top, go like that, and it's basically like you just reapplied your lip gloss. So this is very important to keep with you. So I hope that was a little bit helpful for all you girls who are new to starting out doing makeup. And if you have any questions or comments, you can always leave them below. I know this video is a little bit longer than most of my other videos, so I'm sorry about that, but I just wanted to cover like the basics of what you're going to need if you're going to want to start doing makeup. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, okay? Okay, bye!